Evening, guys. It's still June. Washing machine's still going, obviously. I'm going to actually talk about a tech subject, which I kind of think that I have opinions on. So maybe it's not Mike's tech tips, but it's Mike's tech thoughts. So roll the title. Snazzy new title that. Might use it more in the latter half of the year. Not sure. Don't know what I've made yet because I said this before I made it. And I'm going to make it all because this channel is not worth investing in. But there we are. I want to talk about targeted advertising today. But as I realise it's kind of a contentious subject, I do also want to emphasise I don't really know what I'm talking about here. I have thoughts and they're backed up by my own personal experiences and kind of limited knowledge. But yeah. I might well be wrong about a lot of stuff, or you might disagree with me, in which case let me know. I'd kind of be interested to hear about it. It's a subject that I think is interesting, even if I've obviously not taken the chance to research it properly. So, targeted advertising. Targeted advertising is essentially where companies collect your data and then using that data show you adverts that may be more relevant to you. A lot of the reason for controversy around it is owing to the fact that it has been used previously in political campaigns, although officially it hasn't because governments have said it hasn't. But ultimately it is just kind of used on the basis that it will show you more relevant products. A lot of people don't like this and a lot of people say there's a problem for this, but in the most objective possible terms, it is companies collecting data on you from the use of cookies and your social media profiles and that sort of thing, and then using that to show you more relevant information. Now you might be wondering, given as how that could be incredibly manipulative, and indeed a lot of people think it is, why do I think it's okay? It kind of comes down to the way that I use social media. I barely go on Facebook. My Facebook feed has nothing on it. I've consciously removed pretty much everything. I don't use Instagram anymore. I have a Twitter, but link below, social media plug. But I don't really use it. Again, where else is there advertising? I have ad blocker on like everything. I think it's uBlock Origin, it's called, which isn't just for like before YouTube videos, which you shouldn't say on YouTube, but it is basically an ad blocker. But it removes content from like most inline content from websites as well. So I'm kind of not that bothered by it. It's I kind of form my opinions based on things that I specifically go to read, which is kind of a blinkered view of the world, but there you go. So that, I don't think it's a problem, because the only thing it ever does for me is genuinely show me information that is useful. Like, honestly, I would kind of prefer to be, like if I'm thinking of buying something and then something comes up and it's like, hey, you were thinking of buying this. Have you thought about this option for it instead? That's better. Don't want to buy Birkenstocks. Don't show me adverts for Birkenstocks. Show me adverts for, I don't know. I can't think of the last time I went online shopping or shopping at all because we're still in the middle of this goddamn fucking pandemic. But genuinely, I couldn't tell you the last time I saw an ad that wasn't just an alternative version of something that I'd already considered buying. And it's kind of good if you're shopping around. I'm quite a slow shopper, personally. I think I want something, take 2 months researching it, then decide not to buy it because I watched those horrible minimalism documentaries and then decided that I was scared of owning things. Ultimately though, as I've said, my thoughts may not be representative. I'm aware of the fact that a lot of people don't use social media like me. And that, again, my experience is quite atypical, but for me, I just would like to have this video online as evidence of the fact that I don't think, for me, targeted advertising is bad. And this is why. I understand why for some people it may present a problem, and I would like to mention that. Probably should have put that at the top of the video, but this is too in line with my sort of flow of speech, because these are all just sort of off the cuff. These are all off the cuff. So these are all off the cuff, so I'm not going to be able to edit that into the beginning. But there you go. For me, targeted advertising, fine. Your results may vary. Yeah, weren't expecting that, were you? Almost serious video, but I haven't researched it and I'm drunk. Where's my bloody wine? I'll keep talking, but yeah, essentially, if you do just go and, check out my my other stuff. I think I might have another video up on it on Mike Likes Music by now if there's been time. But obviously I'm recording these in April and this is going out in June, so I've only got like 2 months, and at the rate those things fucking come out, it probably won't happen, will it? But either way, do maybe go and have a look. You might it's like a lucky dip, a temporal lucky dip. There's definitely music out that I spoke about in the thing where I just ate a kebab, which comparatively to this is incredibly low effort. This has got different shots in it and everything. But I'll link the music down there again. And thanks for tuning in, guys. See you in the next one, and please subscribe.